No way. Rush Duel game mode is leaked in Duel Links? Did that just break? No freaking way. This is a real thing that's just breaking as of 15 minutes ago. New duel mode, dual rule rush. 19 new skill IDs. That is this is about 20 minutes ago this just got leaked. Insanity. So we're actually getting rush duels in Duel Links. Hello everyone, it's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. So, on the site Duel Links Meta, which is probably, I think it's actually definitely, the #1 site for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links information, we got some pretty insane news in the data leaks about an hour ago. Now, keep in mind, this is a leak. There's nothing that's been definitively announced, so none of this is confirmed. It is all, it's more than speculation, because, again, it's in the actual game of Duel Links, so it probably is very close to being confirmed or maybe announced in the near future, and that is a new duel mode. And that duel mode is Dual Rule Rush, which would heavily imply that Rush duels are coming to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links at some point in the future, or at least they have begun a potential implementation of Rush duels in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links mobile app. We also got new monster types as well as 19 new skill IDs, which you would imagine would pertain to Rush duel skills. So this news is, to me, insanely shocking. I have been saying for a very long time, I believe Vrains is probably the last duel world. I do not see them implementing Sevens World because I don't see them implementing the Rush Duel game in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I always figured that maybe they'd make another mobile app specifically for Rush Duel, but it seems like they are going to go ahead and implement Rush Duels in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, which is crazy to me. Logistically, I have no idea how it's going to work. I mean, we might get Sevens World as soon as September of this year, which is crazy to think, especially because I've always been of the mindset that we were never going to get any of the Rush Duel anime. The logistics side is very hard for me to wrap my head around, because does this mean that, like, Yuga, the main protagonist of Sevens, can duel against Yugi and Judai and Yusei? And if he chooses to duel them, or if you choose to duel them as Yuga, are you rush dueling against those characters? Are you doing the regular, speed duel format? The thing that is interesting with rush duels is the board is very similar to Duel Links, and a lot of people have pointed that out. The Duel Links board is, well, now with Links it's changed a bit, but for the longest time it was 3 monster zones, 3 spell and trap zones, and rush duels are the same exact board. They're the same exact board as that. Now, the big difference with Rush is you can summon as many monsters as you'd like in one turn, and you draw until your hand has 5. So does this mean that, like, characters like Yugi and Yusei and all the characters from Duel Monsters through Vrains are going to have to get, like, voice lines that allow them to interact with, like, the Rush Duel rule set? Or is there going to be some sort of, like, separation between the rush duels and the speed duels, and, like, your Sevens World characters can't duel against other Duel World characters, which that to me would seem a little silly. But then if it's the other way where, yeah, sure, Roman can duel Aki, well, then how do you decide what type of duel it is? You would have to give, like, the level 10, 20, 30, and 40 versions of those characters at the gate rush duel decks. So you'd have to implement all new types of decks and cards specifically for all of the characters. I mean, we've gotten a lot of characters at this point. All of the characters from Duel Monsters, GX, 5Ds, all the way through Vrains. I mean, that would seem to me like it would be a lot of work, but if you only limit rush duels within the Sevens world, why not just make, well, I guess you wouldn't make a new app because you already have so many users on this app, so why not just expand this app? I mean, I get that from a business perspective, but then, like, also PvP. Like with Ladder Climb, can you do rush duel and speed duel like simultaneously? Are they two different ladders and two different rank ups, or do they all count within the same ladder? Are there going to be events that are only pertaining to rush duel, or are there going to be events that are only pertaining to speed duel so that rush duels won't even be able to operate under those event guidelines? Like, there's so many questions and issues, I would say. I mean, it's Brad as HD. I see him in the comments of this page. He's a fantastic Duel Links YouTuber, fantastic dude. And he says it himself, lots of logistical issues with bringing the Rush format and cards to Duel Links, but I'm all for seeing how they work around those. Rush is the best Yu-Gi-Oh format. I do enjoy a good Rush duel. That being said, this is, I think, super exciting. Seven's World very well could be coming in about 7 months, and September 2024, by that point in time, you figure the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush anime, which probably has about another year and a month left of runtime if it goes for 2 years like Sevens did. By September 2024, Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush will be completed, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush may very well be the next world added in the year 2024 of September. So it seems like Rush duels at this point are just a matter of time before being added into Duel Links. I think it brings a lot of interesting concerns and questions, and I'm so fascinated to see how those concerns and questions get implemented. And then also, like, it would be so weird if, like, you're controlling Playmaker and you want to duel Luke from Seven's World at the gate. Would Luke be using a regular non-rush duel deck? I guess he would have to be, right? Or does it just default to being a rush duel, but then you would have to have, like, rush duel slots for all the, you know, speed duel characters? I don't know. I've been sitting on this for a couple hours now. I was live on Twitch when this news broke, and I still have not been able to wrap my head around how they are going to handle it. It's really fascinating, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this gets implemented. The other aspect is, will Sevens go the Vrains route where the first character you play as be Luke versus the main protagonist Yuga? Because remember how Sevens ended, Yuga had left and he was returning after a 2-year disappearance, and Luke was going to, you know, meet with him. So will Luke be the character similar to how Soulburner was the character in Vrains World to kick off the Sevens World? And will Sevens World continue the story where Sevens left off, much like Vrains World has continued where the Vrains anime left off? That'll be interesting to see, especially because Yuga currently is in Go Rush, and they might actually do some of the story. Well, we don't know where Go Rush will take us, so that's me getting a little off topic, but that's obviously something to think about way in the future after this gets officially concerned. But it's in the leaks, and usually the leaks are very accurate. So guys, let me know what you think about this news. This is crazy. I never would have foreseen this coming. Let me know if this excites you. Let me know if it confuses you. Let me know if it worries you or angers you for whatever reason down below in the comment section. Would love to hear all of your thoughts and predictions on this down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. A special thank you to my Platinum tier patron, Panther J, to my Diamond tier patrons, Latrell Smith and Jesse Woods, and to my Egyptian God tier patron, Pink Penguin. Thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon and whoever is a YouTube channel member. You guys help me out so much. And if you want some exclusive channel perks, definitely check out both of those sites and features. Be sure to check out my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime content. And until next time, I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.
Why?